Jamaica where the girls come from. Say take me to Jamaica where the girls come from. Say some of them short, say some of them long, say some
where we say again
just and pants, and some of them evil of the green yellow man. Say take me to Jamaica where the girls come from. Say take me to Jamaica where the girls come from. Take me to Jamaica where the girls come from. Cause some of them long, say some of them short, say some of them white, say some of them.
So as we kick off,
what's up? Teacher that the UK, yeah. We never pan come see no no. So we have to work hard to make it out. We have to what's up, baby? What's up? Yeah. We start with the music stuff. Teacher that the UK. What's up?
yes, but yo, the shape can sell off, bossy, them sell off. Yo, people, we have the one called K Lyrical in the building right channel, right channel, right channel. If you don't believe me, look on the screen, look on the artist, and we say, yo, family, can we get the introduction for Daddy UK's favorite song? And you already know what it is already, so we can kick this off properly.
Yeah, blessing, you hear me?
Yeah,
Check.
yeah. People, yeah, here we,
Yeah, man, live.
we are. We're good. So can we get the a cappella introduction to Daddy UK's favorite song so far?
Alright, Daddy, okay, watch out now. We never ban come see nothing. So we have to work hard to make it out. And we have to go there to take something. So watch out now. Now we gotta pick up heavy. Oscilla. Better than tell bag juice. Oscilla. All of the vendor them are town. Oscilla. Yeah, Oscilla. The weed man them up down, Mr. Oscilla. That you get Oscilla. Or Mr. Oscilla. So watch out. My respect to the ones that are going to make them honest bed. The pancana, I sit down now, watch and beg. Every little make a muffin and fit spread the bed. The meat shall and everything hungry must fed. Just to get return, sometimes prostitute. No custom, we no like them attitude. Mind the business, no one no gratitude. God alone can judge them, that's it true. Big up heavy. Oscilla. Right, that's
Mad settings, people. I said this before we even got into the link up. This artist should be on the same stage as Massacre, TJ, Dwayne, all the bad artists in the dancehall. Right, so we have K Lyrical. This link has been in the making over what, 5-6 years?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. This link has been in the making about 6 years, yes? So we have K Lyrical, born and raised in the streets of Lincoln Avenue in Kingston. So do you want to let people know what it was like growing up as a youth in Lincoln Avenue? Because that's a place I haven't heard myself, you know? So what was the vibe like growing up as a youth around the area?
Well, I can't tell you, them area there, as I can say, Kingston 13. From my mention Kingston 13, you know, say, a whole heap of crime and violence. But I'm not going to say good times are there too, but you know, when the place pretty, after that you don't know it's a storm. You know?
So are these garrison areas, are they, or are they garrison controlled areas?
Yeah, man, Kingston, right, Maxfield, in our Max region of Maxfield and, you know, Jungle. Yeah, Kingston 13, you know.
Yo, you sang one song and my people are already saying, yo, your voice bad now. Yo, you're bad no ass. Trust me.
Yes.
Popular school city boss, big up on herself, Natty Brooks. Yo, the general. So growing up in this area then, was this an area where there was a lot of opportunity or was there a lack of opportunity?
Well, I can't tell you straight. Now, as I say, you know, vice versa. You know, vice versa, because where we come from, there are people that they were trying to help the youth, but you know, when people come to try to help, they always find somebody in the thing to break up everything, you know. So it's more like a cabin barrier, like I meant to tell it.
Yeah, bro, because people are ungrateful, that's why. That's what it comes down to, ungratefulness, bro. You'll stretch your hand out to a man, and a man will stick their finger up at you. You stretch your hand out to a man to give him a plate of food, and they don't want it. They not eat from the bridge in there. Yo, all right, starve them. Enjoy. It's blessed. So right now.
Sorry about that. You can't repeat.
No, it's blessed. Is the storm still going on in Jamaica right now, or has it calmed down a little bit?
Oh, the storm? No, we never have a storm, you know. I just a little Passover, a little rain that Passover in the Caribbean, you know.
Oh, seen. That's good, that's good. So then, Lincoln Avenue, and then Hope Flats. What's the difference between the two places, or are they both garrison-controlled areas?
Yeah, they're both garrison-controlled area, but only thing with Hope Flats, Hope Flats is much more, you're more like an uptown vibe, but you know, everywhere you're going in the world, you know, you have good and bad, so you have people make it separated. So
it's kind of a case of stepping out of the fire and into the frying pan, yeah? Because no matter what, that's it, bro. That's it. That's the one. That's the truth.
Yeah,
it's still the same.
Yeah.
You've got the same madness going on, whether you're in a nice area of uptown or whether you're in the baddest area in Jamaica. It don't matter, bro. The guns are still there. The people are still there doing their madness. So, how did you find it as a youth growing up around these areas, and how did you not get influenced into like making too many gun songs and making too much, you know the word, bro, but we can't say it on live, you know, too much madness?
Well, can't tell you, it's kind of hard, you know, because you spend time in a different amount of time, people look for you and look for you different. So, even though he's not the one that like to feel that, as you know, he's a leader, so on the way there, as you can see, he's a Ruben, you know, one of the first ones, so we not to follow people. But to grow in an era we're governed by so much violence, I can tell you, all we can hear a pie more. At times, I'm not going to say every time, but at times things break and everything nice. But as you look, friends start from there. So one can tell all we have to do is just isolate ourselves and just lock ourselves in our corner and just try to grow. You understand? Yeah.
Of course. And you used the music, didn't you, to help you get through the perilous time that you went, you know, from a youth. You used the music instead of going and doing what a lot of people could have done quite easily, kind of picked up a gun, loaded it full of magazine, strapped it across your chest, and now you're the baddest man since sliced bread. Well, I got news for you, bro. They've got sliced bread, they got crusty bread, they got cheesy bread, they got all different types of bread, so sliced bread ain't the best thing no more.
Yeah, you know, yeah, straight. For real, man.
So then how did you manage to just like stay in your lane and survive and just do music without getting drawn into the badness? Because it's so easy, isn't it? It's so easy to get drawn into the badness, and then you're drawn into it, and then you want to leave it, and you can't leave it, and then you want to become an artist, you can't become an artist because that madness is going to follow you, or you do become an artist and you go and do a show, and yo, we all know what it's like, bro. A madness, like, this music industry is next level.
Yeah, it's the next level, yes, but I guess what going on, most of even some of the artists them too, fight the younger one, everybody on a unity, everybody want to be the man, everybody want to be the boss. You know, you see them a rule, and if them see artists rise up, them try bar, and as a youth, I like growing up and even choose music. More while, I like music kind of break. Sometimes I wonder if we really do it, so I realize it's just, I guess I go on my fan, and no matter what blockage in the way, you know, most I go. So we just continue to do good music and act to ourselves. That's why even now when we rise, we still have to chat to ourselves even more. Like that. Just like a lion in I just say, when you start rising, always have a next lion, a next king or three more right to be the next king. So we as a way of lack of self-feeling.
Yo, family, that phone's gonna blow up, man. The amount of people that are coming through. That battery's gonna hook up and blow up, fam. Like, yo, celebrities. So, you're a Jamaican DJ, songwriter, composer, producer. This man's done it all, really. There ain't much that he hasn't done. So let's go back to the very beginning. And what was it that attracted you to music?
What attracted me to music? Well, tell you, music now, I'm born doing music, you know. I'm born for music because we start from an early age. You know, we was a dancer. When we were small, we had dance to instruments. So, you know, by dancing, that is a Yeah, man. So I was a dancer, and we start do a little nursery rhyme DJ from where I go primary school. I tell you about from some 1 grade, 2 grade, we are not going that decks, and I sing some little nursery rhyme. And we are doing even some sing over also.
Okay, okay. So then it says here, composer Kemar K Lyrical is destined to bring musical genuinity to the world at large. So that's basically just saying that you're coming to the platform, this is you, this is what you bring to the table, and this is what you want to promote, true?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that is me. You know, everything what K Lyrical do, I represent me, my culture, my people, and bring it to the voice. Understand? Yeah, that's me. Set my level of music and change everything. You know?
Do you know what's mad, bro? You're from Jamaica, speak to so many Jamaicans, and a lot of them, you can kind of tell that they're from Jamaica. They kind of have that sound in the same sort of thing. Bro, you don't sound like anybody that I know. You don't sound like TJ, you don't sound like Massacre, you don't sound like Chronic Law, you don't sound like Squash, you don't sound like Beres Hammond, you don't sound like Suit on Fire, like you don't sound like a Donio Vibes Cartel. You have your own lane.
Yeah.
When was it? Yeah. When did you create this, or was this just something that you've always ran with from the beginning?
What's it up? Yeah. No sign we can lose and stuff. Yeah. I'm on the J.
Hit a dub plate style. Brand new.
We never on come see no more. So we have to work hard to make it up. What's up with the baby? Oscilla.
Yes, Banner Entertainment. 101, Dubs Like Squad. And the crocodile, them in the building. Chris Bird, director. I see Shaka Yem. Island Baby 1738. Aqua and my son. Shaq. Hustler them. We don't hustler them. Yes, Natty bro. Tell them again. Yes, people. It's all about K Lyrical. Gone again.
So we have to work hard to make it out. We have to go there to say something. We say that the UK say, what's up with the babies? Oscilla. They got them same bad tunes. Oscilla. I know they don't never make sound. Oscilla. The weed man them up down. Oscilla. We say that the UK say. So in the sun, we don't want them to go to make them on the spread. Let the fan corner and sit down now back and beg. Every little make them up the time to spread the bed. We meet and every the hungry monsters. Just to make them get the gun, some don't prostitute.
Yo, my people say the artist in bad. The artist in bad, no wicked.
What's it up? Yeah. No sign we can lose and stuff.
K Lyrical. In a dub plate style, people. This is a brand new. Bring the wire. Hey, I got all the hustler them. Gone again. Ready? Oh, the artist in, not bad. Are you mad? Mad, crazy. Yo, one more time. We have to just, yo, me not even talk no more. Watch your man. Check the artist vocals. Go on, go K Lyrical. Hustle up. Whoa.
I know the ground that I'm in sound. Oscilla, Oscilla, the weed man them up down. Oscilla, Oscilla, he said that the UK said. The boss of the government of the mess well. Never found God that has done now back and then. Every time I'm on the top of the dead.
Every day of the month.
Yes. Hey, Lyrical.
Physical.
So right now, we was talking about the distinct vocal tones that you have that separate you from any other person in this industry. What is it? Where did you get it from, bro? The style, the style, the way that you and the rhythm, like the whole thing, bro. It's like it's just everything's put together properly. Does that make sense? It's not a thrown together thing where it's just a quick, yo, we need to get the dub plate out and we need to get. Nah, bro. It seems like it's a proper, you know, like when you set a goal and you set like what the journey's gonna be. That's what you've done, bro. From 6 years ago when I met you to now, look where you are, man. You're patterning up.
Yeah, man, big growth. What if I grow, bro? What if I grow?
Celebrity settings, bro. That's what you got here. So right now, you've captured the hearts of, it says heart and ears of music enthusiasts. So before we go back to that then, we go back to schooling. Was school something that was important for you?
Well, I'm not hearing it clearly.
Oh, I said, we go back to the live link up now. Was schooling something important for yourself?
Oh, schooling. Yeah, man. Straight, man, you know. Holy, yeah, man, that's great, you know. Yeah, man, schooling help a lot, you know, give you knowledge so we can read and understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So then, did you go to like a college or, you know, like after you went to normal school, did you go to any like further education?
Well, no, only with the start, you know, if I finish high school, we never go to any other school. You know, whether I go to college with us. From so with the tech ourselves, then guess I go on now. The system program we are wait, so we have set ourselves the way or we want to set. So we just choose the journey of music, that's what say music. Even though you know we have a 9 to 5 on the side still here. For music. Different from music.
Okay. See, I think this is where a lot of people go wrong. They think that they can just make a song, it'll blow up, and you can just sit back comfortably for the rest of your life and just. No, that works like once every 30 years, bro. Once every 15, 20, 30 years, that works. Like, it doesn't happen every day, does it? It's not an everyday occurrence. You know, I have to salute the general, you know. The Sierra Leonean General Egadon, pick up on herself. Africa on lock. We have the US on lock, Jamaica on lock, the UK on lock. Yo, celebrity.
Yeah, man.
So then, can you remember the first time that music like came into your mind and you thought, you know what, this is it. This is what I'm gonna run with. This is gonna be Lyrical. Can you remember the first like little piece of freestyle or something you came up with?
Well, all right. The first music come to my mind. The first time, not lie. I know I've been doing music a long time, but the first song I ever did that turned my writing ability. That song Must Bust. I think you know that song too. Yeah, man, because you used to play that song, you know, on the fast cassette. A couple of years ago.
Yes.
Over 8-9 years. And the song was inspired, you know, but I get that vision, you know, my mother and like, you know, when I time me kind of break from music because of the loss of my 2 parents, you know, in a tragic death, you know.
For real?
Yeah, man, I take their life, so, you know, kind of break my focus and me kind of shake up away and me look back in at myself and the one and me get a vision and my mother tell me say, yo, that vision say, Lyrical. She say, you stop the music and me, like me shine at the gym and she say, don't stop, you know, because you're going to make it in there, you're going to bust big, you know. I see from that, we do the song and you must bust.
See, now before we go into
yeah, man.
Before we go into that track, it says here, growing up in a community governed by violence, as we've already discussed. The tragic incident that happened to your father, where he was taken out by a gunman for no apparent reason. It doesn't seem like there's any reason. How did that not make you go down that I'm gonna be a bad man path right now, and I'm gonna avenge my dad, and I'm gonna avenge my mom, and just go on a real Batman madness, like roll through and blow everyone across the other side of the curb, boom, bam. What made you not want to go down that route? Because a lot of people would have took that route straight away.
True. Well, me not lie still. Me not go say everything pretty, but why it kind of hard. Why me not lie. Only if a thing come across to mind because we are human being, and when somebody takes somebody for you like a loved one, it make you get aggressive. You understand? Yeah, but anyways, me still have a little younger brother where me da feel look up to and I steer him. You know, so then watching if me go that way, you know, him go that way there. And then me da have a bigger brother them at the same time where I tell me say, look man, because what bigger brother them, me not gonna tell us that my bigger brother them have some sickness, you know. Yeah, them go the way of the violence too, but them same and look away and some little brother the road away at the time, my two brothers in prison. And the time I said, brother, you don't want to walk the same road we walk. You understand?
Of course, bro, of course. Yo, Egadon said can we get an acapella of Moss Boss before we play it for all my Africans in the world?
Yeah man. Alright, the song goes like this. Alright. Yes, we are for boss. We make it in the life, it is a must. We get the youth up all our friends and the first. Because you know, so one day we have to boss. What I know, yeah. Me get a dream last night and my mama get me say we have for boss. Say me son future come first. Stepping at the street to the beat with my face look well bright like Christmas. Me get a dream last night. Mama that me say me have for boss. Say me son future come first. Stepping at the street to the beat with my face look well, bright like Christmas. But touching at the street, the first thing me a pre. Carry me CD, deep one out tree, I read and team get the hot chop, but man can't stop that. Anyone me got this at the hot spot at 102, no 2, and 592, mega time and 95, the mega link to secure. Hurry, I can kiss you. Want to get an interview like just bust a one and you. Yeah,
I was watching when you was gonna take a breath to stop for air then, bro. It was like, yo, you were just gonna I don't know what was going to happen, bro, but it didn't look like you were stopping for breath at any time.
Yeah, man. Anytime I sing that song, you know, I get emotional, you know, because it's a reality song, you know.
Yeah, bro, let's drop this in remembrance of your parents, yes? This is for Father Courtney Campbell and Mother Violet Nicely, yes? Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the fullest. We need to just start with lyrical, be a man and minor. Them say my black.
When we say again, boss.
To make it in the life, it is a house. Them say my black.
We're not chewing it bad pan here. We not play one time, Bridget. Go stop.
In the life, it is a house.
Boy.
The youth, the father, friends, and the falls.
No, sir.
You know, so one day we have it pause.
One more time. The people have said one more time.
Yeah, to the fullest.
Yes, Morgan Andy. Nadine Owl in the building. Natty Brooks in there. Where's a Jason voice in bud? Circle man, big up on ourselves.
Last night, my mother tell me send me a call. She said me son future come fast, and if you step in the street with the beat in my face, so well, bright like Christmas. Me get a jean last night, and my mother.
Yo. People. One more time from the T.O.P. Hey, live with DJ and the UK, the Coding King, spreading music on the airwaves. We're there on Vibes FM 92.4 in the UK. And we're also there on Montego Bay, you know all the settings. Linkradio.us.
To make it in the life, it is a mouse. Let me you never follow friends on the phone. Because it was the one day we have it pause. Me get that jean last night and my mother said me send me a call. She said me son future come fast and me stepping at the street with the beat in my face look well bright like Christmas. Me get that jean last night and my mother said me send me a call. She said
Yo, people, check it again.
like Christmas. We touching at the street, the first thing me a breathe. Carry the CD as if I know she are and she get the actor but my best like that. And no go down to the asphalt. I want to do no true and it's 92.
How you say? Wicked boss boy. Africa, stand up right now and pay close attention. What we say again? Team Crocs. Set fire. They got on say wicked boss. Yo, boss boy. That himself.
Transmit in a concession, no low. When I do the land time and jump and so low. So you because you feel a little bit funny, no those coming close after that, no dance out. Because that cheap last night.
Where's the real boss preaching? I got on say I hate this. I hate this.
Like Christmas, we get that cheap last night. Come on and tell me
Where we say that? Alright.
Carry the CD as if I know she and can't get the attack but my can't stop that. I want to do no true and it's 92 because I'm a
J Tricks. Big up on yourself. You're the artist in full of energy. No auto tune on there. No sir. No auto tune there from the artist. Read the one there. You don't believe me? Just the last little 20 seconds of the tune for the people then. We don't use auto-tune round here. No, sir. Yo, people them said the song tough. A hit. Yo, bro. That one hits like a brick, you know, bro. That's some next level. Yes, bro. Boss. So this one here then, yeah? When you made this and you showed it to your older brother and your younger brothers, what did your older brother say, being the elder, and what did your younger brother say, being the one that looks up to you?
Well, when I do most boss, I'm not lie. My brother, them idolize it, you know. I start run with it and they want me look at brother, them believe in me. So, them put whole heap of courage in me too, you know. Yeah, man, to do that song, you know. And anyways, I'm not going to take all of the props them, because when I write that song there, my baby mother, I'm impressed my wife. And me and I did sit down and, you know, right, she put 2 lines tonight, you know.
You see this, people? A young artist who's giving props. You see this? A young artist on the stage giving props to the people who helped build him. You don't see that too often in this industry. We all see the unity's gone, but you know, people like me and you, we will keep it alive, fam. Easy. Yo, people are saying it's gonna hit all over the world, you know. The UK love it, Jamaica love it, Africa love it, US love it, Canada love it, Night Nurse Berlin in Germany loves it. Yo, the world, I say, hit. Celebrity settings. So right now then, after you you voiced this track, what was the reception by the people then? How did the people draw to it? Because I remember this. That got you on the road.
Yeah, man. Well, most boss. We get a good recognition. I got my friend Steve was a part of the campaigning team. When we are running most boss song. Yeah, from the Sugar Miner camp. So one can say now, the recognition of this was massive because at the first never get rotation and like ITV. Because we do an interview on ITV. Yeah, man, for the rhythm. Yeah, we get we get about 2 to 3 months worth of promotion from the TV channel, and then from that, you know, people from Belize start link me. You know, I start getting from Uganda.
I don't know if you can see the getting on Instagram, bro. Can you see the same as what I can see? All them hearts, like just boom, 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 and all the people, yo.
So, yeah, man, for real, man. So, I want for recognition from the Must Boss song. I do a lot, boy, I can't tell you. Yeah, man, one of my interviews said we are in Africa, you know, Liman, Costa Rica. Yeah, man, we get a whole heap of food from that.
So, do you think it's because people can gravitate to the song and anybody who hasn't made it in the industry can say, yo, I might tune that, that's my settings, you know, listen to that song and know that just keep your head down and just keep on the right track, stay on the right path. It's hard, but stay on the right path. And yeah, you're right, that's your song. You know, like that.
Yeah, I can tell you because from bouncing back from my mother and father last, and that was one of my first songs. From bouncing back from my mother and father last, that one was one of the first songs recorded that come from inside. And I can tell you, the whole Kings, the 13, the people in the 13 did love it. With some Lincoln that play like every day. Every party will play, that play every song they play, Lyrical bus.
People didn't know what you said. What did you say again?
Oh, you get you break up. Oh, what I'm saying,
yo.
The most single that I did from a bounce back from my mother and father last. And that song, everybody did like the song. Everybody around with it. If you see man line there and him say no joke, bro, day one. So he was one of them who did every side when we are promoting. It was all over the place. I can't tell you. Yeah, man, love the song, man. Must give a good feed. I make me get all the courage in myself, you know, side and Lyrical, you know, say he's a musician, he's an artist, so you have to get the thing to a next level. Understand?
Trust me. Yo, it looks like you got some support from Siva, you know. Some big support from Siva. You said that's part of the camp.
Yeah, man, Siva.
Yeah. Is that part of your camp?
Oh, Siva, no, you know, say when I'm looking, I'm a breaking them now, like younger you than me. You know, just love the thing, I love the movements, and many have the same energy, so they share the energy, and there's no side. And what is not that time, we're gonna get out there and make it Lyrical. And when I'm out in the street, him dead with me, I walk all over the place at the CD.
Mad. That's what you need, though, bro. That's what you need. That real love that comes from here, innit? Like he says, at one family, bro, day one. So then, can you remember? It says here you developed a love for music at a very tender age. Can you remember what age that was and what it was that actually drew you to music at that time?
All right. What we say now? You know, you have the next level of music where we is now the professional level, and the level where we did love for was small. All right. When we say tender age, we are talking about love for music at the age of about 4 or 5 years old. Yeah, man. From the time we go primary school, and me was the artist in the primary school. Anytime anything I keep, and me, they mash up the place. Yeah, man. I remember say Lyrical. I came out them time. So yeah, so my daddy are not the next them. Beat the next them and them say, yo, anything at all keeping at the school, you know, me have to represent and, you know, yeah, man, and take it to the next level.
Yo, that's mad, you know. But even that piece of what's the word, respect, to the point that any time that anyone kept anything, they let you know and you could roll through. That's a big, even at a young age, bro, that's a big piece of respect in it, especially from like a school or a college or, you know, from them type of settings where they don't actually have to do anything for you. When that bell rings, bro, they don't have, when the bell goes and it's end of the day, they don't have to do anything extra. It's whether they choose to or not, innit? So then, you found peace and tranquility in the music. I take it was reggae music you were listening to, or what was the setting so people can understand what you were listening to at the time?
I'll tell you the truth. Lyrical is an all-rounder listener of music.
Okay.
I don't specifically because I'm an all-rounder. Like, at least most of the songs of me likes him, like the songs them I sing. Like the kind of sing songs them like, you know, like some old school lovers rock and yeah, them type of music, they're my music, yes. They call it now. Some 80s, 90s type of soul vibe, you know? Yeah, them music me like. I sing them song daily, you know, so if they can't hear them vocal, they can tell say them song they kind of train me. You understand?
So can we get a rendition of your favorite 90s song that you can sing?
Yeah, man.
Yo, people,
yeah,
history,
man.
History.
Yeah, man.
Anytime you're ready.
History.
Anytime you're ready.
All right, so you want me to drop back something on my favorite 90s song?
Yeah, man. Let the people warm and gravitate to the person you are and the artist you are, and we'll find out about your career as we go through.
Well, me not like, all right, when I gravitate to come from the 90s, I can tell you straight, I know say, a Beanie Man still. my artists that in the 90s, you know, coming up and, you know, as a youth around and I listening, I always I sing theme song them in a school. You understand? Yeah, my sister, me get a whole heap of part back to the same way. And you know, my dancer to like myself is an entertainer, so we got all in one package. So, yeah, man, Bean Man was the one same way. That was a song when me love say. At the time I said, oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na. Simma, who got the keys to my bima? Oh man, you guys some sugar. Okay, now get love to Bob. Hey, in a rush, pass me the keys to my truck. You know.
Mad saying.
Right.
Yo, I see.
Yeah, man.
I see when you perform, you have such a passion. Like some people, yeah, because you're not on a stage and there ain't all flashing lights and cameras in your face, you just be sat down, just still do your thing, but the amount of energy, bro, it's like you're holding a stage show on your sofa there, bro, for anyone who's watching.
Yeah, all right. Well, me not lying, I was born for that, you know. You see, the bigger the crowd with Lyrical, you can tell you with Lyrical. The bigger the crowd, and the more, me don't know, it's get powerful. You understand? Because music is my thing. I like crowd. Me's a crowd people, crowd person. You understand? Yeah, man, me's a crowd person. I see myself, but when I lose myself, I go half key. But I circle with the people them and I talk to them and get entertained because as I say, I'm an entertainer. Understand?
Yeah. So, what would you say has been the best thing that you did in the music? You know, like you just said there, you went and you go and you speak to the crowd and you go and see what they're interested in, and whether it's music they're interested in or whether you go and have a dance with them or go and teach them a dance move, you know, something like that. And then you've got fans there that you've built up that you could have been at somebody else's dance, but because you've gone over and you've took that time to teach someone like me a little quick dance move, yo, bro, I'm good now. I can do the like kind of, you know, the stand up in the dance for 6 hours, just roll your shoulders and then I can just drop that one move in. I'll be good. I'll be blessed. I'll be all right.
Yeah, for real, bro. You know, just take them back to basic. No matter what we do, even when we are DJ, even when we not dancing, so action, you know. Yeah, we DJ with visuals. So each song we make our hands and move, so them to the beat, we entire body and move to the beat of the rhythm, you know.
Mad. So what is your...
So my next brother just check in, I now got a proper concept. When Lyrical and proper concept I take on shows them nothing normal, I can tell you. 2 bad artists, 2 entertainers, we have the whole package.
Mad.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, DJ Wazzy, my sister Yanto, big selector uptown too, you know. Yeah.
So then, before we carry on then, yeah, give people an interesting fact that they wouldn't know of a music that you listen to that they wouldn't think you listen to.
For real, no people would think the type of music we listen to. No people, because true, Lyrical is a smooth guy, and you know them feel like say the younger generation don't listen to certain type of music because of the era we're in and now. But that's a no. Me, that's soul person. If you realize comedy that instrument soul. If maybe sing a song, it's a soul. You feel every move, everything. If a sad song, you feel the song, sadness. If it's a happy song, you feel the happiness. If it's a rough song, you know, we're going emotion. You know, when you listen to them song there, it just give you a lot of emotions, you know? Yeah, man.
For real. So then, who's your favourite soul artist then? Just out of interest. What sort of soul music do you listen to?
I do want to say something first, before I go. Just as I said from primary school, there's a friend, Supreme, that just log in. He was there, me and him start from 1 grade, go right up, and he was there at the time, and not the next step. Log in and say, bad man. Yeah, man, but you can't go back to what you were saying. No,
from year 1. Yo, most people don't know how to play toys at year 1, let alone like make music.
Not even
I said, most children don't know how to play with their toys properly in year 1, let alone sing and make music.
True. That's true.
So you must have had a talent from birth, bro. You must have. But then I say this all the time. I believe the Emperor gives us all one talent. Just one thing tells us to run with it. Don't try and do this and this and this because you'll get yourself confused. Just do one thing. Just do that one thing, you put that around it. So,
yeah, man, that's true.
What is it that motivates you to actually want to pursue a music career? Not just be another artist in Jamaica who sings music, and an actual person who wants to make a career out of music.
I'll repeat it, kind of break up.
What is it that motivates you to want to have a career in music, not just be another artist who sings songs?
Oh, all right. Then what motivates me? All right, most of all, my biggest motivation are my kids, you know. They are my motivation to go hard. Then again, you know, we just see most of the time, we just feel like the people need a voice. Because as we can see, a whole heap of illusion things are going out there. Even though, you know, sometimes, you know, and everybody like the good because, you know, the bad sell more than the good. So we will tell that type of reach, and we stuck ourselves in them, or we can start teach them, you understand? Yeah.
So did you go to like church or anything like that? Did you ever sing in like choir?
Church.
I don't believe in
well, no. We used to go to church. Me not lie, we used to go to church with my auntie, but I always sleep in a church. I don't know why.
Yeah, because the sermon's gone too long, bro. That's why. And the man talk like they don't talk how we're talking now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. All time, but
instead of reading the songs, it's about this much. It takes all day. Bro.
Yeah.
Too much. Just hold a quick sleep.
And sometimes I talk, I want bag, sometimes I bag mixed up to you know, but sure, you don't know, Most High first in every way, you know. I will praise the Most High and Most High before everything. So we just leave it that way. You understand?
Of course. And you have an incredible songwriting ability as well, don't you? Not only do you write songs for yourself, have you done like ghostwriting, or have you wrote songs for other people?
Yeah, man, yeah. I have a song that I did that I write for a girl a couple years ago. You get a good feedback. You get a good highlight also. Yeah, a girl by the name of Mumzel. She's a body. I did a song named Tax and Tear that I write for her, and you know, it was massive.
Mad. You seem very humble, bro. Even though you've got a lot of achievements, you still seem very, very humble.
True, yeah, man. Humble is the key, you know, because we get to find that, you know, because he got exalt himself shall be a base, you know. So we kind of learn that and we use that as a motto.
So then, a question for you now then. The people that you've been around in the industry so far, what have you learned so far from the people?
Well, I can tell you what I've learned so far in the music industry. Well, if I sell and bad mind, energy.
Yo, that's true.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because we as youth, we do a song, we do a dancing song. Name ball game. You have it to where you have to play it little from now. And realize we start get a little feed and one bag of feed, but you know you have some set of people that create them type of music, them feel like say, they look, I might era this enough. And when I think our next artist should have come in another area without collaborating with us to get in another era. You understand? So there's a lot of selfishness in Jamaican music and bad mind.
Yeah, but that's fine and fantastic, but half the time they won't allow the young artists to actually collaborate with them, so them saying that is kind of like a mute point, isn't it, really? It's an invalid point. If they're not going to allow, if certain people ain't going to allow other people on the instrumental to make a song, then they ain't going to allow them to make a remix with a big artist, are they? That's just how it goes in this industry, unfortunately. But then we all,
yeah, man, I see.
Unity.
Because you have some set of people that they call themselves the gatekeepers. And if them not say, all right, guess what, go on. We don't feel say, even an hour can't buy, you know. Them can lock you out in and shut you down, you know. Yeah, man, I can tell you right now. In a Jamaica, you know, not the world, you know. Because Jamaica run by some set of people, you understand? Yeah, man, you have some body of people where kind of block the talent, them, like them feel like say, then there's only a certain set of people must go through and some not go through. Which them hide the true talent. That's our music now reach nowhere no more. You understand?
I've got to ask you a question now. I've seen about the politicians in Jamaica about cutting dub plates. Now, this to me doesn't sit right. I'm very, very confused because you've got an industry that's been fought against for so long, and now they've fought against it for like 50, 60 years. That's fine. Now they can cut dub plates. Is that going to mean that they're going to open up all the bars and restaurants so that soundmen that actually do that for a living can go and play their dubs and clash? Is it going to be a case of, or is it going to be the same as how everything else is, where they come around, wave their little flags, take two pictures with the people, and then they're gone for another?
Well, I can't tell you about that dub plate, something that I don't know. This is just a, you understand? This is just a hack up on the artist and fan base. Because we're down to the level, it's just a level of human psychology that they're using at this moment. You understand? So getting a dub plate from an artist with a platform, literally, so the fans that look up to you will look to them. So it's just a chemistry. And I don't even think that music should be trying with politics.
Well, this is why Bounty Killer said what he said, innit? He ain't voicing no dubs for either side. Bounty Killer's not voicing no dubs for either side because he said he's the poor people's general, the poor people governor, and it'd be just wrong for him to voice a dub plate for a party leader, bro.
All right, it's what happened now. All right then. So when you hear Bounty Killer say the poor people governor, he's representing for the people.
Of course, bro.
Yeah,
Real,
these politicians right now. This politician that you see right now, they don't come around when it's election time.
Yeah, bro. Two pictures with the youths that they don't even know the names of the youths, and then they're gone, bro. The same over here. It's no different. I think it's just the same everywhere, bro. It's just their little tactic, but to me, it don't seem to work because I know it, you know it, the whole people in Jamaica know it, we know it in England, and so on and so forth. So they've had to change the tactics up, haven't they, and try and approach it, I suppose, through like a musical sense, where they feel like they can get everyone having a party and dancing around to JLP or PLP, PNP dubs. Like,
that's just an illusion. Have everybody a party and just feel nice and I vote for them, and the poor people and must say there's something big behind that. By that happiness and letting them win. There's money behind it, you know. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. You understand?
So what are they actually going to do? Are they going to have a sound clash to decide who, like
no, it's not a sound clash, you know. It's not a sound clash. Yeah, them just a drive around with it, and whenever they have a campaign, them play it there. So the audience now, it's just to create a little, what do you call it now? Excitement.
So the PNP come in and they've got their theme tune, the JLP have got their artists with their theme tune, like to back up their argument in it, basically.
Yeah, I have people who are traveling from both parties also, you know, from the green to the red, you know, to the orange. Travel to see who's better, so them can change over to the other side, you know. Yeah, but a bag of illusion though.
But then what about the artists that actually do cut dub plates for either party? Then how are they going to come back to the industry and still be them, you know, the same artist? Because after you've done that, that's a different, it's like a different kettle of fish, innit, bro? Like Bounty Killer said, don't go down that route, stay away from that route.
That's the artist would ever think of. Because when you do that now, you separate yourself. Because if you do one for the green, if the orange go back in power, the green now go look for you and no way for no support. And they won't even help you in no way. If you hand out, if you keep an event, they're not going to look for you, but put your panic because what? They did something. You understand? As an artist, you should never do that.
Could you imagine the flyer or the promotion? Like, could you imagine the speech? And for all the people who support PNP, flash up on a lighter, please. Oh, no. But let's just lock off the dance and go home. What's it say? From Marcus Garvey days, never trick people with food. Remember it to sell. Them sell him for Jamaicans. We never ever vote. Yo, I'll tell you the truth as well, bro. I stand on this as well. Never in my life have I ever voted for any of them. They put letters through my door every year saying they'll lock me up if I don't vote. Still locked up, bro.
So,
And I haven't voted live.
No, them can't lock you up. There's no way them can't lock you up for not voting, you know. Because everybody have them rights, you know. Human rights.
In England, yeah, it comes in big capital red letters saying it is illegal not to send your vote. It is illegal not to send your vote. All I do is I just cross out the IL and then it's legal to not send your, you know, one of them. Send it back to them. That's my vote. Simple things. Yeah, I feel like we're kind of getting off topic. So we've got a track here for the girls, the one called Makeup Girl. And before we go into this then, no, what we'll do is we'll pick a track,
yeah,
and then we'll find out all about it after, yes?
All right, yeah, man, you can do it. All right.
People, let me tell you, say this is a hit. This the one you hit like a brick. Yes, Ibamar. Me tell you, say a lot of celebrities them in the building. Ibamar in there. So supreme. We go put on seven. Where's the brother? We not come again. All right, that we can do it. I have vision. Welcome forward. The one called Pink. We in a car. Watch the one. And the fire. Yes, Robert Smith.
Them no great. Sure.
All right. You want acapella people? Acapella. See, we put them on spot here. Yo, can we get the acapella for this for the people listening right now, for all the girls I'm locked in, because you know this is gonna break some hearts and mend some hearts, this track.
Yeah. Real talk, you know. And some girls sing, you know, somebody make up for them, you know. But the real wife, them love them sing because you know them can play around them music. Yeah. The girls them can't cook and can't do them something. They just want a bag of things and not put nothing forward to the table. Understand? Yeah. But now I get the acapella now. Watch it now. Me tell us them girl, them not real. Yeah, sure. Yeah. The matter tight in them said them other than a still, yeah. There was a pie them with a dish out pan a meal. So watch out that you coming over when me feel. I didn't know what to read. She just a makeup girl. A makeup girl. She no real as she think about the world. The world. The one you tweet by you live with the ice that's pearl. The ice that's pearl. And why you tweet, why you do me that girl. You do me that girl. It's like your makeup to break up. So she know it. But she tell me, say she want a potion for me. Go at the beach and take the salt from the ocean for me. Buy her a house, instead for kids are open. Sometimes she tell me, say, that no enough, she want the old land, yo. She know want me walk, she want me run, she want me fly, aye. She want me bring her the light from the star in the sky, aye. It's like when she said jump, she want me ask her, oh, aye. The artist thing, she can't even boil water, not even flitter, she can't fry. She just a makeup girl, you know?
Mad.
Yeah,
For all the girls, thank you, Facebook, for blocking my video again. Deepest appreciations going out to Facebook. Thank you very much for stopping me from sharing my music. But you will let pedophiles and rapists and all sorts of mix up all that on Facebook. That's fine, but we can't play music, alright. That to me no makes sense. People, all the people them on Insta and Facebook, does that make sense to you? We can't play music, but you can watch a man get killed or a a kid get destroyed or a woman get, gets me in my feelings, you know, bro, gets on my nerves, because all I'm doing is spreading a positive message. So the whole of my first hour of my show, just they lock off, bro, and they delete. They don't even give you a chance to keep it. And that's why I don't like them.
Burn me like a tiger friend of mine. She take the spear, run from here to the Brazil to where in that year. She don't know about love and we think about it.
Yo, people, when an artist is bad, and him really, really, really bad and wicked, we have to just rise it up again. For all the pretenders,
them girl like them no brain.
You can do the other. Come in and say one ear.
Alright
What a vibe! DJ Daddy alongside the one called Lyrical. I'm live on Vibes FM 92.4. In the UK, I'm with it on Beating Radio, that US Montego Bay. Yes, Biggie. Long time. I've got to ask you, bro, is this track here based on a true story, or is this like a very clever use of imagination? I see the way you wrote there as a true story, yes?
Well, I can say true story, but not my life story. You understand? Yeah, because you know we have friends who have them girlfriend, and you know the type of makeup on them. Yeah, some friends where them have to buy them girl KFC every night. Yeah, that's something they had. You know? Yeah, because she can't cook, she can't know about stove. If him tell her to cook right, he tell her to put Scotch Bonnet, she put Scotch Bright. Scotch Barrett tonight. You know?
You want some Scotch Bright
so with
your chicken?
You know? Real. But nothing about it real, but me still as it. Because that's lyrical in most of the songs most of the songs them like friends sell out friend, and certain things like people not happy for what we are do that relate to me. But songs like these, like Makeup Girl and Search and Find, we have a couple other songs where come in evils, you know, some wicked reggae, one job style we are forward. So you'll be getting them, you know, coverage.
Yo, I think it's Siver, is it? No, it's Gaza Peace says the artists them a move greedy. Them now remember say the same politician a fight dancehall. Only when it's beneficial to their political needs them see the them see the dancehall artist. Yeah, that's true. That's what we were saying. To me, if I'm an artist, bro, I can't be making songs for, yo, people, we've got 18 seconds. We're not cutting off. We're going to cut off and come straight back.